poppin', y'all? It's your boy One Trey Red Eye and my guy AK, aka the uncensored guy, man. We try to keep him a little hush a little bit, but you know, AK goes off when he goes off. So first off, I want to give a shout out to the BIRDGANG Nation Sports Media, man. We coming to you live from the cave. Late night from the cave, me and my guy AK Uncensored. So I mean, it's a movement. It's kind of a little bit hard. I mean, a little hard to get the energy up, man, from what we seen on Monday night. So we're going to hop right into it, man. I'm going to let my guy, AK, tell him where y'all can find y'all at, and then he's just going to get into his little Eagles rant or whatever you want to do, man, because we got a lot to talk about tonight. So let's get it.
Yeah. Hey. What's going on, everyone? It's your boy AK, and I am the host of the Rock, Paper, Scissors podcast now. I am doing a rebrand. I'm trying to get more professional with it, not be so much uncensored. So, it is what it is. But, yeah, man, I appreciate you having me on. This has always been a pleasure being your co-host of this, and, plan on having many more memories with you here. We have good times talking, so let's get into it for sure. Like the one thing I want to know is we are starting our second week here without Jordan Mailata on our left tackle position. Sucks, but I've been really hard on the kid. Dillard actually did not do half bad last weekend against Dallas, so I'm willing to, we have to throw him back out there, and hopefully he can succeed a second week in a row, maybe get his draft capital up so we can get him out of here. I don't know. But how do you feel about that? And, what do you want to see from that position?
With me, yeah, like you said, I feel like Dillard did an awesome job last week. He really didn't hear his name called too much. That's a good thing for offensive linemen, bad thing for skilled players. So, he held up for the most part. And Jared, like I said last time, Jared Mailata is a big dude. A sprained knee for Jared Mailata is going to be worse than a sprained knee for Deshaun Jackson, Miles Sanders. He's a big dude. Those injuries take a minute to heal, so we're going to have to probably be dependent on Dillard for the next few weeks. So hopefully, man, he can stay healthy and he continues to play well. I don't feel like it's going to be any controversy once Mailata come back. And with the rate that our offensive linemen are getting injured, bro, we probably going to have to use both of them this year. So it's a good thing he's getting those reps out there on the field right now. Once Mailata gets back, he's going to take over that left tackle spot. We lost Isaac Seumalo for the season. So now it's just going to be mix and matching until we can find the best five. I mean,
it'll probably end up being Dickerson and Herbig, honestly.
Say that again.
I said it'll probably end up being Dickerson and Herbig, honestly.
Yeah, man. The Dickerson thing, man. It's like I heard all offseason, Landon Dickerson is going to be dominant. You could just throw him in there. And I was telling them, like, listen, I understand what he did in college, but this is a whole nother ball game. Dudes are way faster, way stronger. You got 320, 60-pound dudes running goddamn 4.5s and benching like 400 pounds. Landon, you got to get in that gym. You got to get your feet work right, and you got to get a little bit faster, drop a little bit of that weight, bro, because you're not going to be able to stay in front of these D tackles. People was telling me he can play offensive tackle. I'm like, come on, yo. Like, let's be realistic. Dude played that in college because he filled in at that position, but his natural position is center. You're not moving no center all the way out to no offensive tackle, bro. I don't care who it is. So, I mean, like I said, Eagles fans, they got to, like, pump the brakes a little bit on some of these dudes. They still young. They still raw. They still got to develop. Landon Dickerson just coming back off of a major injury. So maybe he's not even comfortable on his injured leg right now. You never know what's going through in his head. Probably thinking he might get injured again. Anything could be happening for him to be getting beat like that. But I'm seeing dudes overpower Landon Dickerson, like pulling on pull plays. I seen Micah Parsons crack on Landon Dickerson. I'm like, that should never happen. You got dude by at least 100 pounds. So, man, like I said, he's a rookie. He's going to have to work on that. Other than that, I mean, hopefully we can stay as healthy as we can by time later down into like the season. Hopefully we get Brandon Brooks back. As we know, Isaac Seumalo done for the season. Now it's up to the coaches now to get the best five on the field.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree, man. You know, and to think for once we were almost out of the clear. You know, we made it the first 3 weeks unjeopardized, and now look at us. We're down 2 major dudes on our offensive line, you know, and 2 guys we truly rely on, and we're playing at a great level. So, you know, it sucks and it's hard, but next man up, right?
Gotta be.
We've been here before, you know. So
it seems
if
like
anybody's confident,
too often to us, though, like it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree, but you know, because it's happened to us before, hey, I trust Stoutland even more because you know he's been in this situation last year. He knows about it now, and you know he can prepare himself mentally for it. So. You know, and he is the best in the business. So if anybody can have him ready, it's this guy, right?
Mm-hmm. Before we finish, let me get a couple shout outs to the people in the comments, man. My guy, Victory, what's good, bro? How you feeling tonight? Jordy, what's good, baby? What's good?
What's going on?
Richie MC. What's
Jordy.
up, my guy? Eagles Talk from Delco. What's good?
Hey, Rich.
We appreciate y'all for being here tonight. Yes, sir. Hey, come on, man. Come on, FAKC. We don't got time for you right now, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. He about to come in and start talking that Chiefs madness. You know, Here he come, AK. All right.
We talked a little backstage about it, you know. Let's dive into Jalen Hurts here a little bit, you know. We both confessed it, you know, like we talked about. I love the kid. I love what he represents. I love the mentality that he brings, everything to the table. You know, I truly believe in this kid. I think he can go far in the NFL, and I believe he can take us far. But he's got some improvements to do, you know, like you were saying with his deep balls. I brought that up. He needs to learn to step into his throws, get more behind that, you know. Uncalled for 5 yards short and an easy interception. And you threw it on the inside and not the out. Like, dude, that's just stuff you need to know, you know. And then when you sit there and you take an RPO and you scramble out, I mean, dude, you've been running RPOs in college, you know. This is shit you're used to. They designed this offense for you because you know RPOs so well. And yet you're scrolling out and getting illegal men downfield because you're not throwing the ball when you're supposed to. Like, what's going on here? You know, like, it's just little small things, and they are correctable, like we said backstage. But, man, they hurt, and it sucks to see them. But, you know, it's all a learning process. It's only a 7th game. You know, it's only Nick's 4th game. You know, so I understand, but it's not so pretty so far. It really isn't.
Facts. See, for me, I'm really not going to get all up in arms right now at this moment. I mean, we're 3 weeks in, approaching the 4th week. We got time to make adjustments, bro. We got time to make adjustments. Yeah. We got time to figure some stuff out. So, hopefully, he's one of those coaches that can do that on the fly. Hopefully. Jalen Hurts. I like you said, I love Jalen Hurts. You love Jalen Hurts. It's some little like every quarterback has his flaws. I mean, they work on them over the years. Watching a young Russell Wilson, he remind me of a Jalen Hurts. Dink and dunk. He didn't really have that deep ball in his arsenal at first. He could throw it, but it wasn't as beautiful as it is now. So at this state, like nowadays, we don't give quarterbacks time to develop anymore at all. Like calling a Trevor Lawrence trash, calling a Joe Burrow trash. I'm like, dudes, they need time to just come into their own. Like you get enough game experience to the point where you have seen everything, every defense they're going to throw at you. Now you're just picking spots, picking your throws, picking which throw you're going to throw against this coverage. Like you need time to actually do that though. The Dallas Cowboys, they put together a great game plan for Jalen Hurts last week, and it worked. They have the guys to do it. Everybody don't have those guys. Everybody don't have a Michael Parsons that can spy Jalen Hurts. Everybody don't have a Jalen Smith that can spy Jalen Hurts. Everybody don't have them kind of pieces on that defense. They played a perfect game against us, basically. A perfect game. So you look at that tape and you learn from that. Now, if dudes play you like this, now you know what to do. Everything is just experience now. It's experience. He got to work, like you said, he got to work on his deep ball. You can't throw that. You cannot throw that pass. You cannot throw that pass, the one that Arthur Brown picked off. You cannot throw that short into the inside. You should know that. You learned that in Pop Warner, college, high school. You cannot throw that. You throw that deep into the outside, you either throw it out of bounds or your wide receiver catch it. You know that. He knows that. I think he was just thinking too much. He had time to step into the throw. And that's what bothers me about Jalen Hurts a little bit too. He relies on arm strength more than mechanics. So, like, if he was like mechanically sound at this point, those deep balls he's throwing would it, like I said, would have either been to his receiver or out of bounds. That's stuff you got to work on. Stepping up into the pocket instead of just drifting to the right all the time. Now they know your tendencies. You drift to the right. Now we're gonna send somebody to the right and just follow you. Now you only got 2 wide receivers in the picture right now. Now you got to run out of bounds. It was smart defensive calls. Like what's the Atlanta Falcons former head coach name? The defensive coordinator now.
Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn. He put together a perfect game plan. I mean, and Nick Sirianni didn't help by not running the football. You run the football 3 times in a game. Never seen that in my life ever. Never. Even yet, we killed Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson never only ran the football 3 times in a game, ever. So
no, we killed him at
his learning experience now for me, bro. It's like, man, now you gotta go in the lab, put your pen in your pad. I mean, figure some stuff out because the season's not getting any slower. It's not getting any slower. It's coming at you at rapid speed. Rapid speed. We got Kansas City this week. Carolina next week. Carolina's undefeated right now. We got Tampa Bay the week after that. And then we got the Las Vegas Raiders. So these 3 teams right here, we can easily lose all these games if they don't come to play. So, I mean, it is like at this point, it is what it is. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. I'm going to rock on my team every week. But, I'm a football fan, too. At the end of the day, you cannot play none of these teams like you played the Dallas Cowboys because they're all going to run you off the field. Now it's time for Nick Sirianni to show why they picked him as a head coach. Good.
Yeah, no, I agree, my guy. I do. It's one of those things where, I understand most people love the RPO system, because it lets the defense dictate what you do, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? It's not working. And when something's not working, you change it. Mm-hmm. That's always something I've been taught, and obvious the RPO system isn't working, so, you preach about always putting your players into the best position to win. Well, if RPOs are not the best position, then you need to change that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to preach what you sow, or, what are we doing here? So, and I don't know, man. It's just one of those things where I was very high on this team, especially after week 1 and seeing what we saw. And after the last 2 weeks here, you know, that has happened, yeah, it shines some light on me. And, you know, they're going to have to prove to me that they want it before I actually, like, stick my neck out there again. You know, it's hard because
I agree, bro.
Our offense has been shit the last 2 weeks. I mean, it's bad.
Rich UMC. All right, see, this one I don't like. You making excuses right now. Rager could have came back for the ball. Rager was running full speed. How is he coming back for that football, Richie? He running full speed down the sideline. He throws it 5 yards inside and underthrows it. So how is Rager coming back for that football? You tell me. He probably had to make an amazing play to get back to that football. He had to stop running full speed, turn his body all the way back around, and come back and make a defense on that play in that split amount of seconds. So you can't blame Rager. You can't do that, bro. It was a bad pass. It was a bad pass. We got the right to say it was a bad pass, bro. We got the right to say it was a bad pass because it was. Like, come on, bro. Like I said, we love Jalen Hurts, but anytime you try to criticize somebody like a Jalen Hurts or somebody like that, everybody want to just make excuses for it. Like he played bad. It happens. It's the NFL. I've seen Hall of Fame quarterbacks have bad games. So it happens. He had a bad game. Don't try to make excuses. Yeah. Like he played bad. It's cool. I mean, you got to get better. You're gonna get better week after week. Like we don't hate the dude. We don't hate the dude, but we're not gonna sit up here and just and hold flowers up for him. He played bad. We just analyzing what we see.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I mean, I'm tougher on Rager than most people. You know, whenever he does bullshit, I call him out on it. But, bro, I got to let that one slide. That was not on him. I mean, for him to have come back to that, dude, he would have had to make one hell of a play.
Yeah,
one hell of a play. I mean, it would have been remarkable because that would have been so hard, man. 5 yards is not easy to make up. It really isn't, especially when you're already running the opposite direction to stop completely and go backwards. Like that would have been remarkable. Hands down, I would have just like bowed to the man if he did it because that would have been unbelievable. It's not as easy as you think.
It's not easy at all, bro. Especially not you running 100 miles. Try to run 100 miles per hour and stop and come back, bro. It's not it's physically not possible. Like, so I mean, like I said, bro. I mean, people gonna have to. It ain't even about picking sides at this point. It's like, man, we actually seen y'all put that bull crap out there. So we're gonna analyze it. We're gonna break it down to a T, and we're gonna figure out how it happened and how we could get better from that. That's what we're here for. Y'all here to do the fandom thing. I mean, y'all here for that. We here to analyze what we see. That's why it's called sports content. You get me? I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan to the death, but I respect the game of football at the end of the day. I mean, I respect the game of football no matter who it is.
And there's nothing wrong with questioning your team. There's nothing wrong with questioning your team. There's nothing wrong with wanting to make your team better. I mean, that's what football's all about. So in the end of the day, yeah, we might be sitting here telling you stuff you don't want to hear, but it's reality. I mean, when he misses a deep ball, I'm going to say, hey, he missed a deep ball. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, golly gee, he sure almost made that one, didn't he? You know, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Man. Like, I'm not going to fucking sit here and lie.
Yeah, like, what's the point? Like, I mean, it happens. Like, yo, so, like, everybody, and I hate bringing this up, but every little pass Carson Wentz made, y'all criticize him. Now everybody's so scared to even criticize Jalen Hurts a little bit. Like, even admit he had a bad game. I mean, Nick Sirianni had a bad game play calling wise, but Jalen Hurts missed a lot of easy passes in that game. He missed a lot of easy passes in that game, made bad reads. I mean, it is what it is. It happens, bro. This is still basically his rookie season. He ain't even 14 games in yet.
Yeah, of course.
So I mean, he got some room to make those kind of mistakes without everybody hating the dude or start bringing up the Deshaun Watson thing, like stuff like that. Like, bro, just let them grow. They gotta grow together. They gotta grow together. It's cool. Just relax. Then that's why the title of this our segment right now is it time to panic yet? How you feel about that? Is it time to panic yet, AK?
No. Like I said, man, I understand it's rough, but you know, I think a lot of people were under the aspect that we were going in this year just kind of as a retooling phase, you know, and trying to make a run where realistically, yeah, we were retooling, but we weren't retooling to, I would say, to be competitors, but just not to be the worst, you know. I really like this team. Like I said, I really do, but they got a lot of growing to do. You know, this shit just doesn't happen overnight. You know, like I told you backstage, man, this is Jalen Hurts' fourth playbook in 4 years. I mean, he's never actually had a steady offensive playbook in his life.
Right.
You know, he's always had a new one every year. So even this one's new. So maybe hopefully just things start working out here sooner or later and they get things going. And then next year he can come in and just not worry about the scheme or learning anything. They can just worry about him and his mechanics and him just personally, you know, and then that's where he makes his second jump, you know, because we all know year 2 is whenever, if you do peak, that's whenever you show it. So, you know, this is still his year 1. I'm not concerned about it, but I don't like what our offense is showing so far, how we're not able to move it, how we're not running the ball. You know, if you're not giving the ball to Miles Sanders, then why is this man on our team?
Right.
You know, use him. That's what he's there for. You know,
Miles Sanders could be just as dynamic as a Dalvin Cook, Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, if you use them in that fashion. So I agree with you, bro. They gotta start getting that man the football. He's really an explosive back. He could be like he could be pivotal for this offense, but they gotta feed him. Doug ain't want to feed him. Nick Sirianni's not feeding him. I don't understand what the problem with Miles Sanders is. I don't understand it, bro. Because every time he touches the football, he gives like the building he brings that electricity to the building, man. Because all it takes for him to do is just break one tackle and miss, and Miles could be gone. So I don't get it. If I was a coach, I'd use him. I don't know what the hell is going on.
No, bro, we have not ran the ball for many years now. You know, and I get it. The NFL is moving to a passing league, but when you have people who can run the ball and actually run the ball well, you got to use them. I mean, if that's not the case, then stop drafting them.
Right. Yo, they going off in the comments. Hold on. Vic and Matthew Goodman arguing their ass off.
I saw that.
I love it, yo. Get him, Vic. Get him, Vic. Hold on. Who is this guy? You know this guy, AK?
Yeah, I've seen him around.
Oh. We got a Cowboys weirdo in here. Matthew Goodman. Last time I checked,
it's okay. I'm not worried about it. Some way they always figure out a way to screw it up.
Last time I checked, the Cowboys ain't been to the playoffs since MC Hammer was wearing parachute pants. So, I mean, don't come in here talking all crazy to us when we've been cooking y'all boots for the past couple years. More playoff appearances, a Super Bowl, no more Deion Primetime, no more Emmett. Michael Irvin, none of those dudes. Y'all stuck with Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is a mediocre quarterback, bro. Mediocre. And I say that with it like a grain of salt. Because he's kind of like walking that line of he's going to be a good seasonal quarterback, but he's going to give y'all nothing in the playoffs. So clap it up for him, AK. Clap it up for him. Clap it up. Yay. Good job, Matthew. All right, now take a hike, my guy. But yeah. All right. Let's get into something else. What are your thoughts on Nick Sirianni after these first 3 weeks? Like, how are you feeling? Like, what's your weather about the dude?
Honestly, man, I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I don't ever want to see another shotgun play again. I would love to see us go under center. I was kidding about the shotgun thing, but we've just ran so much shotgun. I just want to see something different, I want to see us go under center more, have like a single back set, run out of that, which, Miles can run. So that will open up your play action, and you can still use your RPOs, but holy shit, man, just get out of shotgun. Like switch it up a little bit, like do something. And I like him, though. I like the energy he brings. I like how he runs things. I like how the players react to him and how they feel his energy, and how they enjoy having him around. So the positivity is there, but, man, I can't say I like his offense too much yet, but we'll see what happens.
His offense stink right now, bro. His offensive play calling. And this leads me to my next question. Do you feel like he should give up play calling this early in the season? Seeing a little bit of it that we've seen. Do you feel like it's time for Nick Sirianni to give up play calling yet?
I don't want to say yes yet because I believe because he is a new head coach and he is new at this is his first job, he kind of has to take the lumps. You got to let him take his losses so he learns. I understand, you want to win, but the only way this man is going to learn his mistakes is by losing as well. Okay. So, I mean, if he keeps losing and he doesn't change, then yes. Definitely, because, you can only lose so much before if you don't change nothing, it's like, all right, dude, you obviously can't handle it, so let's move on to someone else. And then I would say, yes, let's move on to Steichen, give him a shot. But for right now, I'd say that's just a little too premature. Let him take his lumps here, and let's see what he does now, So that's just my take on that one.
I agree, man. You gotta let him take his lumps, but once it gets to a certain point and you feel like he's constantly doing the same thing over and over and over, then yeah. But I mean, we only seen 3 games worth of Nick Sirianni calling plays, so I mean, I'm not at that point with it right now. I would like for them to put together a good game plan, like maybe bring more guys into the. And I mean, ask them, like, see if they like this play. Like, I mean, y'all put your heads together and do stuff like that. But I feel like it's too early for us to say he should give up play calling. Like you said, just like Jalen, they both got to take their lumps, Just like Jonathan Gannon, he got to take his lumps too. They all young. Everything. This all new to them for real. So, I mean, I feel like they're gonna get it together. They definitely gonna get it together.
The way I look at it, my guy, is I wouldn't read too much about who Nick is during the game, but what he does after the game is what makes him. Because he went into San Francisco, he got shit for not running the ball enough, and then he comes out and he answers with only 3 runs. Now, that concerns me because – well, we were complaining that you didn't run enough, so in light, you come out and don't run damn near anything. So not sure if that was like a slap in the face, like leave me alone, I'll run my shit my way, or what that was. But you know, it's one of those things though where, all right, you see now people are asking for it. You know, you see how dynamic your offense is with Miles and when it's not included with him. So let's go back to that. You know, so now we got to see how he answers this weekend. If he comes out and he runs the ball more than he passes, hey, props to you. You learned, you know, and that's what he always preaches, getting better every day. Well, if he comes out and starts running the ball, that's him proving to me that he's getting better. He's learning from his mistakes. He figured it out and he's running the ball. But if he comes out this week and only runs the ball 6 times, I'm going to be like,
not learning from his mistakes.
Yeah, so that's how I feel. But that also includes Gannon as well, my guy. Facts. I mean, Gannon's supposed to be this great defensive mind. You know, a lot of people wanted him. He was a high prospect, right? Well, for you being a high prospect, your defense really isn't looking that stellar either. So, I mean, they both have learning to do for sure. But we should have known that because they're young head coaches. And you're going to have that with young head coaches who've never had a head coaching job before.
That's facts. I want to take one more shot at Matthew, though, before we move on. Hey, Matthew. Have fun watching them Super Bowls on your VHS. I know them Jones dusty.
And you got to watch your shit on the History Channel, my guy. No lie, he has to go on the NFL History Channel to watch his.
Can't touch this. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. All right, let's move on. No more for Matthew. We're giving him too much attention.
Yeah.
What's the key? All right, we move on to this KC game because I'm done talking about the Dallas game, man. It's behind us now. How do we stop that high-powered Kansas City offense, in your opinion?
Make them run the ball. All right, you automatically have to take Kittle out and take Hill out. Make them run the ball. Force them to run this ball. They cannot run. That is their weakness. If there is somehow, some way you can make it to where you can take the complete passing game away, you win this game. But that's something they got to figure out.
That's facts, bro. That's easier said than done, though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said that's something they got to figure out. You know, but you did hold George Kittle to 17 yards. Now, granted, Kelsey isn't Kittle, but Kittle in his own right is not. I mean, it is Kelsey Kittle 1 and 2. You know, so whichever way you want to put them, that's who's 1 and 2 in the tight end. You know, so I mean, if you can hold
the Kittle, same thing, Vic. That's right? Gonna be a tough task, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, wait till I'm done though. But that is what I'm saying though. If you can stop Kels and you can stop Hill, you can win the game. But that's not going to happen. I'm sorry, guys. You know, if you would have caught me the first 3 weeks, I would have been like rah rah rah. Nah, I'm not falling for this a 4th time. I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? If I always will have faith in this team, I will always have faith in everything that I love this team. Okay. But this is Kansas City. This is Patrick Mahomes. This is Tyreek Hill. You know, it is Kels. It's Andy Reid. We all know what he can do, you know, and realistically, we're not who we used to be. We're nowhere near that. We're still learning. It's growing pains, and this is going to be part of it. I'm sorry, but if we somehow win this game, I don't know what I'll say. Come back next Friday. I don't know what I'd say because I'd be mind blown, bro. I would be like, how do you go out and you lose to San Francisco and you lose to Dallas, but you can come in and you beat Kansas City. I have no answer for that. I really have to think about that one. So I don't know, man. It's going to be hard to watch. I truly believe defensively. I mean, we're going to get slaughtered. I'm sorry.
I feel like the way you beat a Kansas City is you got to go in with the game plan that the Cleveland Browns went in with. Run the football, keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. The Cleveland Browns killed Kansas City in time of possession. They ended up losing the game, but that was the best I ever seen. Besides the Super Bowl with Tampa Bay, that was the best I ever seen a team play Kansas City. It's like they held the football for drive after drive, putting together 12, 15 play drives. Keep Patrick Mahomes cold on the bench. I mean, I feel like we can do it. It's just, are they willing to do it? Are you willing to run the football? Are you willing to go after those first down after first down? Tired of that defense, I'll keep that offense on the sideline. That's the best way to beat a high-powered offense.
I mean, bro, call me a hater, call me whatever you want. I don't even care. You know, honestly, I don't. But the fact is, this team hasn't showed me enough to make me believe, personally, that they can even handle a team like this. So you guys can
agree with you.
I'm saying anyone who ever even doubts me, listen, I understand their defense sucks. Okay, we can all sit here and say that, but we said that last week about Dallas's defense too, and look what fucking happened. Okay,
exactly.
All I'm saying is that Kansas City's defense does stink. But our offense has proven that they can't move the fucking ball either. Mm-hmm. So until they prove otherwise to me, I'm always going to take that defense over our offense because I've been proving wrong twice already. You can only learn so many times before you're like, okay, maybe I should just back up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
It's hard to get pumped up. It's hard to get pumped up when you've seen them put these outputs out. It's like we got to actually see it with our own eyes to believe it. Like, okay, we dominated Atlanta. Who hasn't dominated Atlanta?
The Giants?
Yeah, the Giants. Yeah. No, that's about it. But yeah, like we from the show me state. You got to show me, man. I'm like, you got to show me you can handle this kind of situations, Sirianni. Bro, like Kansas City is giving up a lot in the running game and the passing game. But can we utilize our weapons and take advantage of it? That's the thing that bothers me.
Exactly.
Can we? Because we haven't seen them do it. Last week was a perfect time for us to get a Quez Watkins involved in that game because he had Arthur Brown on him the entire game. But you want to keep force feeding it to Rager, force feeding it to Smith. I'm like, go to your high hand. This what gets me about Sirianni. He let a dude get hot and then just completely take him out of the game plan. I'm like, come on, bro, keep feeding this dude. Yeah. They can't cover him. Keep feeding this dude. Keep feeding him until they adjust. Now you got a Smith running wild. Now you got a Rager, a Dallas Goedert running wild. Even your backs out of the backfield. But if somebody's hot, give them the football. Give them the football. And Quez, you don't got to throw everything deep to him. You can put it right in his hands and let him go make a play. It's like, it don't take that much thinking to get dudes involved in football games. It's like, this working. Let's do this. Let's not do this because this is not going to work. Let's do this. Yep. You got 100 million plays on that play call, but you know what's going to work, and you think you know what's going to work when you come in there, and once you get in there, now it's just football, and now you just scratching plays off. Bro, feed your high hands. Feed Miles Sanders when he's cooking. Feed Miles Sanders when he's hooping. Feed Quez when he's hooping. Feed these dudes.
Well, and that's the thing, too. You know, earlier today I was talking with somebody, and I asked them about doing play action, you know, and they were saying about how Sean McVay took play action out of the Rams and he doesn't even use it anymore. And because how well they're doing, it just shows you that you don't need to do play action. And in fact, that most NFL teams don't even do play action anymore. And in my eyes, as soon as I heard that, I was like, well, then why don't we do play action? Because what's the first thing that pops into your mind when you hear that? No one does it. Okay, so if we start doing it, that means automatically, because no one does it, no one's scheming for it. You know what I'm saying? So take advantage of things that no one is doing. And if that's running the football, run the damn ball. If that's play actions, do play actions. If everyone's doing RPOs, guess what? Every defense is scheming for RPOs. You're not going to go anywhere because they're all looking for RPOs. And that's what everyone's doing, and that's exactly what we're doing. So do the complete opposite of what everyone is doing. You might have success. I mean, look at Kyle Shanahan with San Francisco. He runs a run-based offense. Dude, they might – lose here and there, but dude, they put up fucking numbers. They truly do, because they do something no other team does. The same as Baltimore. They put up numbers because they do something no one else does. And that's how you have to look at this. Right now, we're like every other team. We're running an RPO base. Well, everyone's scheming for RPOs right now. Why would you run something that everyone is scheming for?
Man, I mean, if you are running RPO, don't make it so obvious all the time. It's like, man, actually, like, call run plays. You call run plays. You calling while you calling run plays. You can mix an RPO in there, but you got to actually make them think you're going to run the football. It's like we run RPOs and try to substitute it for the run game. It's like, damn, we got to at least have a run game. It's like, even if it don't matter if it's behind is behind center, it's under center, or it's shotgun. We gotta actually run the football. Like, I mean, it's like RPOs. You can run a million RPOs and never run the football. It's like if that slant there or that quick pass there, you're gonna throw that every time. I mean, so it's like call like actual run plays. Like let's get back to where we just dominating the line of scrimmage, because that's what we was best at. Dominating the line of scrimmage, running downhill, getting our big guys downhill. That's what we were good at. We were gold at that. 17, 19. We were gold at that. Just running the football down people's throats. It's like, all right, let's get back to that, because that's what offensive linemen really want to do. They don't want to pass block. They want to fire off the ball and hit somebody. They don't want to be going backwards. They want to go forward. Any offensive lineman, you can ask them, what would you rather do more, run block or pass block? They're going to say run, I guarantee you, because it's way easier. Now you're just firing off and just hitting somebody. You're going forward. All your body weight is going forward. You're moving another man. Now you're waiting for the dude to come to you in the pass game. So any offensive lineman is going to tell you they rather run block than pass block. Let's get back to that. I mean, we got a Jordan Howard on the roster. Why not bring him up and see what he can do? You don't play ball the scout on offense at all. You don't give him he didn't get a lick of offense yet since in the first 3 games. So why not bring Jordan Howard up and have one of those kind of bang them, bruising backs? So at least make people think you're going to run the football, even if you're not.
Yeah, I know. I mean, and no lie, dude. I mean, Nick said he was bringing an actual West Coast offense. A full-blown West Coast, not a half, a full. Dude, since when was a full-blown West Coast offense just straight RPOs? There's way more mixed into a traditional West Coast offense. Like I said, there's I formations, there's single halfback sets, there's so many other options to it. Like there's weeks, there's like everything, and like we're only running out of shotgun all the time. How many times have you seen Hurts under center?
I think I only off my head, I only could count like 3 times in these 3 games.
Yeah, that's bad. Like 98% of the time he is in shotgun. You're not giving anything away by being in shotgun 98% of the time.
That's what, bro. It's just like, it's just madness, bro. It's like you had a whole offseason to put together an offense, and you put this bull crap on the field. It's just like is basically a slap in the face to the Philadelphia Eagles, based off all the stuff Nick Sirianni was saying in the pressers, off season. Oh, we're gonna put dudes in positions to make plays. It don't look like y'all doing that to me. It looked like you got a specific offense, and you're going to run this offense no matter if it's working or not. We're not making no adjustments. You see the same stuff in the first half that you've seen in the second half. At least Jonathan Gannon, he gives you that adjustment. It's like Jonathan Gannon sees something going bad. He tries to go. He can't be on the field. I mean, all that is players and heart. All he can do is put you in position and make a play. He's putting them there, dudes missing tackles, not getting off blocks. You can't blame that on Jonathan Gannon. It's like, at the end of the day, you got to put on your big boy pants and go play football. But with the Nick Sirianni thing, is like, I feel like he thinks Jalen Hurts is a certain quarterback that Jalen Hurts is really not at this stage in his career. You don't drop this dude back as many times as you dropped him back on Monday if you don't think like that. It's like running the football helps young quarterbacks. Running the football helps young quarterbacks. It helps offensive linemen. It helps the offense and whole. If you can run the football, bro, you can set up so much off of that. So I think he's getting in his own mind at this point. It's like we're going to go down with the ship. I set this up like this. Now we're going to go down with the ship. But, I mean, you can't sell at the Philadelphia Eagles fans and expect them to buy it. It's like, we got a dynamic back in the backfield, but you rather throw the ball 30, 40 times a game. I mean, I don't get it, bro. But, I mean, hopefully all is well and everything works out in his favor because I like him as a person. I mean, I like him as a person. I would love him to be here for a while. He brings that energy to the players and stuff like that. But all that means nothing if you can't coach. You can't coach. You can't coach these dudes. All that means nothing. You just a cheerleader at this point.
No,
so,
I like
what you said about it.
I like what you said about Nick because you brought up that one point about his offense. I think back and it's like, dude, he said it's going to take 5 weeks for him to implement his offense. 5 weeks. I was like, ooh, this is going to be some complex shit. I was like, we're going to see some crazy stuff. This is a 5-week process offense. This right here, what you're showing me over the first 3 weeks, that took you 5 weeks to install. Really? That's sad. I was thinking this was going to be, like I said, multiple formations, and instead I'm stuck watching my quarterback in shotgun 98% of the damn game. Yay me. It's sad. I don't like it.
It's horrible, bro. It's like, and like I said, I will never jump ship. Like, it's like I said, we see what we see and we speak on it, we analyze it, we break it down. We're not saying, oh no, we're not Philadelphia Eagles fans no more. That's just like if we was breaking down the New York Giants. We're us as the analysts, the content creators, we're gonna break down what we see. If like the Dallas game last week, I can admit the game plan they put together was perfect. It was perfect, bro. We set up for we thought they were gonna come out and they're gonna be passing the ball. They came out running it down our throat. It was like, I mean, the Dallas Cup, that was a great game plan by Kellen Moore. Great game plan by Kellen Moore. Great game plan by Dan Quinn. They just out-physicaled us, and they cooked us. They beat our ass overall. I mean, at the end of the day, it hurt, but that's what it is, bro. You call it how you call it. We got our ass beat. I mean, we got our ass beat, and hopefully that left the sour taste in this team mouth, and they ready to come out and smack somebody in their mouth this week. But because if not, I mean, they're going to get ran off the field again, and then again, and then again. And we're going to be right here analyzing it again and again and again. And y'all can call us fake fans. Y'all can call us bandwagon. Y'all can call us anything y'all want to call us. End of the day, we respect the game of football. It's a difference. We respect the game of football. We know when we're seeing bullshit. We know when we're seeing good plays, good play calling, good coaching. We know this kind of stuff, bro. So it's like, I don't care. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Make any excuse y'all want. If they come out here and we get spanked on, we're going to be right back here saying the same shit. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Fly, Eagles, fly to me.
Well, and you know, I want to make a valid point here real fast, my guy. You know, a lot of us look at Jalen Hurts as a franchise quarterback, okay? Because I do. And I know you do, and I believe he can be. And like we said, he has a lot to prove on, you know, and a lot to improve. But all in all, he can carry himself as a franchise guy. He has that demeanor. He can do it. He has the skill set to be one. Okay. But here's the thing. To be a franchise quarterback, you have to be able to do everything. Am I correct? That means play under center. That means be able to scramble out if you are a scrambling quarterback, or even just a pocket passer, just staying in the pocket. You got to be able to read your field. You got to be able to choose wisely and make correct plays and accurate throws, when to throw it, when to hold it, all that shit. You need to know it all, okay? Right now, from what I see, is Nick Sirianni is making our quarterback a two-dimensional quarterback. He's either going to throw it or he's going to run it. They're the two options that you know. Okay. For him, and you want to sit there and say, okay, not you, I'm just saying anyone who sits there and says, well, the RPO system is the right system for him. That is what he knows best, and that is what he thrives in. Yeah, but you're not going to make him a franchise quarterback by just running RPOs. Okay. He needs to get out there and expand his football knowledge and expand his game in football altogether. If he is not good under center, then you need to make him better under center. And the only way to make him better is to play under center. The only way to make him better for a franchise QB, if he's not good at play actions, is to run play actions. Get him better at it. Teach him. To be a franchise quarterback, you must know it all. Not just one aspect, which is RPOs. And if you keep running RPOs and making this kid two-dimensional pass or run, you're not going to create a Russell Wilson-esque quarterback, because you are only keeping him in that one dimension, which is RPOs. You need to teach him everything for him to be a successful franchise QB. And right now, you're technically failing him by making him one-dimensional.
I agree, bro. I agree. It's like, I also something I think about, a little criticism of Jalen Hurts is I feel like sometimes he gets out the pocket too early. It's like, he'll have a clean pocket, and just his natural instincts just makes him drift to his right. Just drift to his right. Just also like so suddenly. And now he's just slowly working his way out of bounds. Even that play he threw to Greg Ward, he wasn't really pressured. The touchdown, he wasn't really pressured. It's just this is natural instinct. When he doesn't see his first read, now it's just run and go play backyard football. He got to get out of that. It's like, take your progressions, because I actually went back and watched the football game. Because I watched it on Monday as a fan. I actually went back and watched it as like little analytical stuff, and like just observing. And there was a lot of plays where dudes were running wide open. Jalen Hurts just left the pocket too early, or he didn't trust what he's seen, and he just took off. It's like, bro, sometimes you gotta just throw the football. Like, you gotta just throw it, or you gotta get to your second read, because 9 times out of 10, if your first ain't open, your second is open. So you gotta learn that. He gotta learn that, and that's gonna come with experience. Because, like I said, Russell Wilson wasn't that kind of quarterback at first. Now he is. That all comes with experience and watching film and game experience. So, I mean, I can't be too mad at him. He's, like I said, it's basically his rookie year still. But, bro, at a certain point in time, you're going to know you're going to get hit. You're going to get hit.
Yeah.
And you can't just play backyard football down in and down out, bro. You got to actually run the system that's set up for you. I think he's struggling with that a little bit. He's struggling with running the system a little bit. Nick Sirianni's not making it better for him because he's not taking really too much pressure off him. He's just run this and you just run this. He's not comfortable with running this. Y'all got to work this out in practice. Run plays that you feel like he's comfortable with running. Roll him out the pocket. Roll him out the goddamn pocket. He's rolling out of the pocket on 80% of his plays anyway. Why not design plays for him to roll out the pocket? It's like it's all common sense stuff, and it's all common sense stuff.
Listen, I will tell you this, dude. I love Jalen Hurts because he is the opposite of Carson Wentz. Okay, he is your guy. He will protect the ball. I mean, he does not like turning it over. I mean, he will tell you that is something that was instilled into him at a young age. Like turning the ball over is a very bad thing. You know, that's a no-no. He knows that. So I do like the way he does play that way. But, bro, Hurts, I'm going to tell you this, and I hope to God you watch it. Sometimes, bro, you just got to let it fly.
Yeah.
All right, I'm telling you, like he was saying, if there is a dude open, who gives a shit, bro? We're not going to hate you for trying. Just let it fucking fly. You know, because if it's there, it'll get there. Like, sometimes you just got to chance it. You know, and we'll understand. Trust me. If we go back and look at the video and we see, oh, we saw what you saw, we get it, you know, but you tried. I'm not going to fault you for that. I would rather you try than not try at all.
Facts.
Because who knows? It might work. And if it works,
throw that shit. Like that plays through the Quez on Monday when you just put the ball up in the air. I'm like, bro, sometimes you got to do that. Like, it's like, everybody is not going to be running wide open. Sometimes you got to give dudes a chance, man. And when you give them a chance, you got to put it where your receiver can actually make a play on the ball. So it's like, I mean, it's dicey, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're not doing anything on offense. Why not try to give your playmakers a chance?
You're right. It's a fine line. It is a fine line.
I'm sick of these drives right here, AK. We drop back. First down at 10. Hurts don't see nothing. Scramble out of the pocket. Run out of bounds. Or he probably picks up a few yards. Run out of bounds. Second down. Second down and 8. Drop back. Hurts don't see nothing. Run to the right. Nobody's open. Run for like 2-3 yards. Third down. Hurts in the shotgun. Hurts looking. He's looking. Nobody's open. Hurts run. Fourth down. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That shit, it sucks so bad, bro. It's like so irritating. It's like, damn, where the creativeness at?
Yeah.
Where the screens at? Oh my God. Like, if y'all gonna play around the line of scrimmage, at least make smart plays and design smart plays for them to get open around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Like it's horrible, bro. It just pissed me off so bad. It pissed me off so much I can't even get mad over this shit. I'm like, bro, it's like I see everything that's coming right now.
Right.
I see everything that's coming. I'm calling out plays from sitting right here calling out plays, bro. So if I know it, and these dudes, professionals, they get paid to do this shit, I'm pretty sure they know it. Yeah. It's like, I'm pretty sure they know everything I'm about to do because I could call it out. Oh, this about to be a read option right here. This about to be an RPO right here. This might be a screen right here. This is the way y'all setting the formations up. Y'all got to get a little bit more creative, man.
Yeah. No, I feel you, dude. And you know, that's what the sad part. You keep bringing up that Rager touchdown, so I'm just going to say it, dude. No lie. If he steps into that throw and he gets hit the 5 yards in front of him, that's a touchdown all day. Rager had him beat.
He had him beat. He had like 3 yards.
All he had to do was float that right over his head, dude, and just lay it right here. And bro, that was it. And instead, he like you said, he actually threw it like this way, you know, like this. He didn't even like he wasn't
sideways. He turned his body, nothing.
No, he was straight shouldered and just let her ride. And it's like, and you saw how relaxed it was too. It was almost like a golf swing. It was so perfect, like his release and everything. It's like, dude, no, that's the one you step back and you fucking give it everything you got. Right. Like that's not one you just, oh, go get it, dude. No, let her rip. Like, that's the one you got to just let it go.
I agree, bro. It's like it's frustrating because the plays there to be made, we just not making them. It's like the plays are there to be made, we're just not making them. Like Rager stepping out of bounds in that San Fran game. That would have changed the whole tempo of the game right there. We go up 2 scores right there. Now they gotta throw the football. Once the third quarter comes, they gotta throw the football. And I'll take my chances with Jimmy Garoppolo dropping back 30 times. We're gonna sack him at least 4 to 6 times. So I'll take my chances with that. And I mean, we just flame out so much. It's like it's crazy, bro. Like that first drive when Rager, when Hurts threw that interception, that's a momentum killer right there. That's a moment. Even though we got the football back and we scored on the defensive play, that's like that drops your offensive confidence. Like, bro, like if you're not gonna put your all into that throw, don't make that throw. Live to fight another day. It wasn't third down. It's like you just was like, I don't know what he was seeing on that play. It's like it's hard for me to just even like vision what he was seeing on that play. Or maybe he thought he was gonna throw it a little harder than he did. I don't know. I mean, but the play looked dead to me, just period. And I don't feel like he could read the left side of the field. Like at this point, he's focused on the right side of the field. I don't think he could read the left side of the field at this point in his career. Or it's just he's not comfortable throwing that way.
Well, that's why
you see Devontae only catch passes when he's on the right side of the field. Rager only catch passes when he's on the right side. When he's on the left, he don't even look at Devontae Smith. So I feel like it's more of a Jalen Hurts thing than anything. So it's like, I mean, you gotta clean that up. You gotta get that together. And I thought that's what they was bringing the quarterback coach from Florida in to help him with. But I mean, as of right now, it don't look like his game really changed from when he had his first 4 games. So I mean, it's not a knock on Jalen Hurts, bro. It's like he's a puppy. He's a puppy right now. He gotta get groomed. He gotta get his feet wet. Man, yeah. I still love the kid to death.
Yeah, and you know, that's why I don't sit here and I'm not angry. That's why I'm not sitting here and I'm not flipping my lid right now. Because, you know, yeah, I get it. During the offseason, I was saying, you know, 10, 11, 12 wins. But I was going off the hype of the team. I was going off how they felt. I was going off of the coach, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with hope. There's nothing wrong with hope at all. The hope that your team wins 10, 11, 12 games, what's wrong with that? You know, it doesn't matter. Then, hey, it made me feel better, but now we know. You know, realistically, I knew what we were. I just didn't want to hope we were going to be like that. I thought we would realistically be a little bit better, but, you know, we aren't. And I'm okay with it, though, because like you said, it's a learning process. This is us moving forward. We got to take our lumps to get better, and I understand that, but I was hoping the lumps wouldn't be so damn big.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, other than that, though, it's okay. I understand. I'm not upset. I don't believe Jalen needs to go. You know, I just believe we need to give this kid a little more time. We need to work with him a little more, and we just need to fine-tune his mechanics to the way that we need him to be. You know, and that's what's great about him is because he's been in 4 other offensive schemes and he's young. You can mold this kid. He's still not fully grown yet. You know, he's still not all the way to his full potential. You know, he's still growing as a quarterback. Now is the time, if you sink your teeth into him, you can mold him into whatever you want him to be. So this is the best time to have him. But right now, you're showing me that you're not doing a good job. And that's why we brought you here. So step it up.
Yeah, man. Once again, we're coming to you live from the Bird Gang Nation Sports Media, man. You're watching 2 members of the Bird Gang Nation Sports Media. Me and my guy, AK Eagle, man. Reporting to you live, late night from the cave. We're going to be doing this every Friday night, man. So come pull up on us if you love the content. Like, comment, and subscribe to both our channels and the Bird Gang Sports Nation. If you get with it now, you get with it later, but I promise you're going to get with it. So, we're approaching the hour mark Well, we hit the hour mark, man. This has been some good content right here, man. So we're gonna do this. Give me your keys to victory and the final score of this game on Sunday.
There ain't no key. There ain't no key to victory, my guy.
It's like that. It's like, man. You blink just now.
Oh shit! No, that's a good one. Is it April Fool's already? Shit. No, I'm just playing. Just play. Nah, man. The keys to victory is, like I said, you got to shut down Kittle and Hill, and you have to force them to run the ball, and then you have to run the ball. Keep the ball out of the air as much as possible, and just run. Let Miles do his thing, like Gainwell do his thing, and occasionally throw in, your RPOs or whatever the hell you want to run, but run the ball. That's going to be the key to winning this game. But, like I said, until they prove otherwise, man, I'm not going to be a sucker. I'm not, so 34-21 Kansas City. Call me a hater if you want, but I'm just a realist. It is what it is, man.
I mean, it is what it is, bro. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Like you said, they got to prove it to us. They got to prove it to us. So, I mean, my keys to victory is we got to win the time of possession battle. We got to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field, keep that Kansas City Chiefs offense off the field, and tire the defense up, man. And we got to capitalize on scoring drives. We can't get into the red zone. We don't get no points out of it. We can't be driving and then we end up penalty-wise. The penalties move us back. We go 3 and out, or we go on downs because of that. We gotta clean up. We gotta clean up this football we've been playing, man. No more penalties. I think we like top 3 in the league in penalized teams right now.
We had 17 penalties last Monday, my guy. 17.
I've
never seen 17 penalties in my life. Of all my 33 years on this planet, dude, I've never seen 17 penalties ever in Eagles football. Ever. That's ridiculous, dude.
Horrible, bro. And I feel like our defense, they got to get to Patrick Mahomes. You can't let them stand back there and just pick you apart, man. This the weekend, they're going to have to take some risks. You're going to have to take some risks and send some of them dogs, man, because our linebackers, they be getting smoked in coverage. So why not just start blitzing them, putting them around the line of scrimmage, letting them go attack the football? It's like you're not going to give us nothing in coverage, so you might as well, contribute to us trying to get to Patrick Mahomes so he can't throw the football.
Show me that dog mentality you've been talking about. Blitz the hell out of these guys, man. Let's see it. Let's bring the thunder. Shit. What do you got to lose at this point? You're 1-2. What do you have to lose? Nothing. Come out here and go balls to the wall with it. What is there to lose at this point? You're either going to do really crappy and you're going to lose, or you're going to win. So it's a win-win at this point. And guess what? We'll actually respect you more as a fan base if you just come out and go balls to the wall.
Yeah.
No lie.
Throw it all out there. We don't care.
Yeah.
Man, throw it all. Show us that you got a little bit of guts, man.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. Like, you so worried. You keep playing these soft zone coverages. We get 8 up on them Jones. That's 5, 6, 7 yards a pop. Come on, bro. Like, get your corners up there.
Put them in their face. Press coverage, man.
Yeah, get up in their face. That's what you pay these dudes for. Get up in their face. You don't feel like your linebackers can cover. Bring some of your safeties down and blitz your goddamn linebackers. Like, they want to go forward. TJ Edwards want to go forward. Singleton want to go forward. Let them go forward. They're not comfortable in space right now. The only one that really can cover, and I believe really can cover, is Eric Wilson. So it's like, he's the only one that actually can cover. So it's like Singleton was getting smoked last week. What's the other? TJ Edwards getting smoked last week.
Avery.
Oh my God, why they keep playing Avery in space, bro? I don't understand this. He needs to be a pass rushing linebacker. He comes in on special plays where he's just rushing the passer. He can't play in space.
Hey, you know, let's leave this on a positive note, though, my guy. At least we get Rodney McLeod back this week.
Yes,
and
sir.
You know what? Maybe
that's
he is our missing piece. Maybe he is our missing piece. Maybe now our secondary deep won't be bad. Maybe our plays over top won't be as bad. Because we all know, one, Rodney is very good at covering people. And two, he can hit the shit out of somebody. And we've been missing that, dude. We've been missing that pop on our defense. You know, so I'm happy to have him back, and I hope he can come back and fill that void we've had these first 3 games. You know, who knows? Maybe he's just that piece. I have no idea, but like I said, I want them to show it to me. I'm tired of looking stupid. So show me. Let me believe in you so I can talk my shit again.
I agree, man. Yeah, man, it's been a great stream, man. Me and my guy, AK Eagles. Late night from the cave, man, coming to you live from the Bird Gang Sports Media Nation. Listen, I ain't got too much to say, man. It's beat Kansas City. I mean, we're going to be in Philly. The link going to be rocking. Hopefully that plays into our advantage. If not, man, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm going to be here, right? I'm going to be here repping my green strong. I don't care what the record is, record-wise. I don't care enough. I don't care about none of that. It pisses me off just like it pisses everybody else off. But at the end of the day, you have these kind of years. We knew this probably was going to be a developmental year. So everybody just pump your brakes like a little bit. It's like, I mean, we're going to take it week by week. Week by week. I mean, we're going to get, hopefully we getting better. We're not getting worse every week. Other than that, man, it's been a great stream, man. We're going to go ahead on and get up out of here. Once again, it's your boy, ONTREROC. My guy, AK Eagles. I'm gonna let him take us up out of here.
Yeah, I appreciate you again having me on, dude. It's always a pleasure being your co-host. And love every conversation we have, man. It's truly a pleasure. And yeah, you know, shout out to Bird Gang 31 and Bird Gang Nation Sports Media for asking me to be a part of this revolution of YouTube. And, you know, Bird Gang Nation Sports Media is taking over. So definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're trying to get more people on as well. And, you know, we're going to take over Eagles news, you know, and we're going to bring you heart news, you know, true news, not fake. You know, we will tell you what we see and we'll tell you how we feel, you know, and I'm sorry if you don't like it, but, you know, that doesn't mean we don't believe. You know, we'll always believe. It's just we'll tell the truth. So appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming out this evening. This has been a great stream with my boy ONTREROC. And until next time, this is AK Eagles. Appreciate you guys for coming out.
ONTREROC. We out there.
Welcome to another episode of Bird Gang Nation Sports Talk. I'm your host, Bird